Hello, everybody. One, two, three. One, two, three. I always like to hit my decks to just clear off any negative energy. I hope everybody is having a great day. We are going to do an abundance reading from the Angels of Abundance deck, and we're just going to see what you need to know for your highest good. Okay, so we have one. You're going to pick a card. So for some of you, you might just want to just allow all three spreads to come to you. For others, you might want to pick one card, or maybe you want to pick two cards. It's totally up to you. Do you want to do what calls to you? This is just to help you with abundance. And remember, abundance isn't just money, it can come in many different forms, from health to happiness to love to career. To a new home, anything can be abundance. Okay, the universe can bring you abundance in knowledge. It doesn't just have to be a form of financial. Okay, this is our theme, our overall theme card. So you want to pick a card that calls to you, and we're going to start with card one. Your card is face your financial fears. Right? When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self doubts. Okay, so w- face your financial fears. For some of you, maybe you're trying to start a new business. Maybe you are investing in a new home. Maybe you are selling a business and you're traveling, retiring, right? Whatever the situation is, sit down and ask yourself, why am I afraid of this situation financially? Maybe you're afraid it's going to cause you to be homeless. Maybe you're afraid it's going to cause you a vehicle. Maybe you're afraid it's going to cause you years of having to pay back student loans. Like, whatever the situation is for you, you're being called to face your fears as far as money and how you allow money to control the situation, right? Sometimes the fears that we have are not necessarily realistic. Right? In this picture, we have a little boy and a little girl, and it- there is a protection around them that they cannot see. Right? She's behind them, and they're not paying any attention to her. Right? What they are doing is very dangerous for children their size, their age, but they are protected and guided across this like riverbed area. Okay, so you are being told that your inner child, maybe there's a situation around your inner child. Maybe as a child you didn't have a lot of things, or you saw your parents struggle and there's this fear, or maybe you're a young parent and you don't want to make a decision that could cause your children to have financial problems, or cause you to have financial problems in supporting your children. So there's a lot of emotions here that are hidden, that are like under under a lot of pressure, right? So you're being told to call in the divine, set in the energy, set in prayer, ask what this message is trying to tell you. You are clearly protected, but does your inner child feel safe? Okay, is your masculine and your feminine energies, are they balanced? Are you supporting your emotions in a successful way to help you move forward, right? Are you seeing things clearly? So are you looking at things through the eyes of a child, or are you clearly seeing things and what they are truly presenting themselves as, so that you're not being tricked into something? Okay, that's important too, right? But releasing fears comes when we first understand our fears and why we have them. Then we can release them. You can't release something that you don't truly fully understand and know why they're even there. So the first step for card one is to identify why you have these fears. Are they realistic? What can you do to prevent certain things from taking place? And um, once you identify with the fears, how can you let them go? How can you release them to the universe? What can you ask the universe to do to help you during this situation? Card two, your card is employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way by the divine. Looking at our picture, we see that there is a person that is resting, right? He or she is resting, um, trusting that the spirit animal, the spirit, the the protection of the animal will protect them while they sleep, right? They are aware that they need rest. They're aware that they need to trust in the spirit animal, okay, and the spirit guide, right? So your career path is unfolding, but it's unfolding with the guidance of spirit. So it's not just you that's working on this path, but it's spirit working through you and with you. So rest when you can, work when you're called, do what you're called to do, but also trust that spirit is working with divine timing. Okay, so everything is going to work out for you, but it all has to align for you as well. See how like the planets are aligned, and so like nature has to work its part as well. Okay, so trust spirit, trust spirit and do your part. Show up when you're called. Do what you're asked to do with full heart energy, full focus, 100% in, okay? Give 100% of yourself so that the universe in return gives 100% back to you, okay? And then be patient. Know that divine timing is in alignment with this whole process, okay? And just trust that when it happens, it is going to be perfect. It is going to be a blessing. You are going to rock this new energy and there's nothing to fear, right? Everything's going to work out in the way that it is meant to. And the universe is going to show you how magic truly does happen. Card three, your card is take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. And I want to say, I saw appreciate you. So for some of you, you may not be appreciated where you are. People they may crack jokes at you. They may act like they support you, but their jokes or their words are daggers. Okay, they so just be mindful um, with the people around you because not everyone wants to see you succeed. They act like it, they act like they're supporting you, but in all reality, their negativity is being thrown at you in shade. So if you feel it coming in, you can feel it with your gut, or your heart tells you something's off, trust your intuition, trust your guidance, okay? Take a divinely guided chance. So this is telling you, again, you've got that child energy here. The boy's a little bit older than the girl, where this one here, the girl look like a little bit older than the boy. So roles may be reversing for you here. You may find if you're in a relationship that the roles may be reversing for you. For some of you, maybe you depended on the male, um, and now you're independent now. Now you are able to depend on your own self. Maybe the male, something happened with this male dynamics, and now the female is taking um, a leader role. So whatever the situation is calling for you to do, just be aware that there is a masculine feminine energy, and the universe is asking you to trust it and to find balance in these two masculine feminine energies. Okay, try to come together in a way that brings harmony. All right, so you don't want to be in your ego energy, you don't want to be in fear energy, right? The positive changes that are taking place are going to also be orchestrated by the universe. So you may feel a certain way, and then all of a sudden that emotion is changed, and you're like, huh? That's the universe coming in and just kind of like tweeting you. Okay. So, because certain things, certain energies you might be holding on to because of something that took place in the past, and the universe is coming in and just kind of tweeting that energy a little bit so that you're aligned in the present and you're not comparing or taking from the past. Okay, so just be aware that your energies, your emotions might be a little quick changing here, and that's normal. That's the universe intervening as well, because the universe, you've got like love angels, what they call like the Cupid angels, and you've got the supportive cherubs here. So just be aware that some of the things you experience, you might feel like you're crazy, or you might be like, did I really just experience that? And it's the divine. It's your spirit team that was sent in by the divine. You might be on a twin flame mission in this one. You might be on a divine connection. You might be on a spiritual path that the universe has agreed to walk with you on. So in this situation, you might be guided to be very careful with certain decisions, and you might be directed to take certain paths, okay, that you maybe you would never even have thought of taking, but spirit is leading you in that direction. Okay, so your overall card is deservingness. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Yeah, they are working with you. You were here, you were sent here this particular time for a particular reason, whether it is to teach, to inspire, to create, to empower, whatever the reason is, you're here to make a difference. And the universe knows that. And regardless of what has come against you, that has maybe lowered your self esteem or challenged you and put you in a corner, the universe is going to come in, the divine is going to lift you up and move you out. The God source energy that is within you is going to radiate the true the true energy of creation through you. This isn't a this isn't a path that can easily be taken, okay? And this isn't something that somebody else can take from you. So, no matter what you've been through, know that you are deserving of this peace and this happiness and this abundance and this outcome. Know that you have moved in ways that should have stopped you. Okay. So, trust that you are being divinely guided to empower yourself and others, and in order to do so, you need to be open and receiving of the divine's guidance and love. Okay, so you can say an affirmation such as, I am open to divine guidance and love. I know that I am lovable and I am receiving of love and giving of love. I honor my path and I honor that which honors me. Okay. And setting like affirmations of abundance and love and deservingness really helps you to open your heart to receive the energy that wants to come to you. Okay. So you might state like um, gratitude. I give gratitude and thanks to the universe for helping me to understand that I am deserving of what the universe wants to give me. Thank you for all that I am receiving. Thank you for all that I am open to receive at this time. Thank you for allowing me to receive what is given to me by the universe and what is mine. I accept with love. I send back with love. Okay. So use the empowerment of love to help you to understand how deserving you truly are. All right, I hope this message has helped you. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great evening.